How often does a married man think about his mistress? A story of secrets, struggles, and choices. Ethan adjusted his tie in the reflection of the glass elevator. It had been a long day at work, but his mind wasn't on reports or meetings. It was on Olivia, his mistress. She had texted him earlier, "Thinking about you, wish I could see you tonight." The words stayed with him, echoing as he left the office. But as he pulled into the driveway of his suburban home, guilt crept in. Ava, his wife, would be waiting inside with dinner on the table and their 2 kids, Sophie and Noah, eager to share stories about their day. Inside, Ava greeted him with her usual warmth, though there was a noticeable tension between them. "Dinner's ready," she said, her smile faltering slightly as she studied his distracted expression. Ethan kissed her cheek, mumbled something about a tough day, and sat down at the table. Sophie excitedly showed him her drawing from art class, while Noah asked for help with his science project. Ethan tried to focus, but his mind kept drifting to Olivia. At work the next day, Ethan's friend and colleague, Jack, noticed something was off. "You've been zoning out a lot lately," Jack said as they sat in the break room. Jack was a straight shooter, a guy who valued family above all else. "Trouble at home?" Ethan hesitated. Jack was one of the few people he trusted, but admitting the truth felt impossible. "Just work stress," Ethan replied. Jack raised an eyebrow, clearly unconvinced. "Listen," he said, lowering his voice. "If there's something going on, don't let it fester. Trust me, I've seen what secrets can do to a marriage." The conversation lingered in Ethan's mind as he drove to meet Olivia that evening. She had insisted on seeing him, and despite his reservations, he couldn't say no. They met at their usual spot, a quiet restaurant on the edge of town where no one knew them. Olivia was radiant as always, her laughter lighting up the dim room, but tonight there was an edge to her voice. "Ethan," she began, "I need to know where this is going. I'm tired of being your secret." Ethan's stomach churned. He had heard this from her before, but tonight felt different. "I just need more time," he said, avoiding her gaze. But Olivia wasn't convinced. "You've been saying that for months. Do you even think about me when you're home with her?" Ethan's silence was answer enough. Meanwhile, Ava confided in her sister Claire over coffee. "I don't know what's wrong with him," Ava admitted. "He's here, but he's not really here. He's always distracted, always on his phone." Claire, ever the pragmatist, didn't sugarcoat her response. "You need to talk to him, Ava. If there's something going on, pretending it isn't won't fix it." That evening, Ava tried. After the kids went to bed, she sat next to Ethan on the couch. "Can we talk?" she asked, her voice hesitant but firm. Ethan glanced up from his phone, guilt flashing across his face. "Sure," he said, setting it down. "I feel like we're growing apart," Ava began. "I don't know if it's work or something else, but I miss us. I miss you." Ethan felt a lump in his throat. For a moment, he considered telling her everything about Olivia, about how lost he felt. But the words wouldn't come. "It's just work," he lied. "I've been under a lot of pressure." Ava nodded, though her eyes betrayed her doubt. Olivia too began to seek advice, turning to her best friend Emma during a wine night at her apartment. "I don't know how much longer I can do this," Olivia confessed. "I love him, but I'm tired of waiting for something that might never happen." Emma shook her head. "Olivia, you deserve better. If he hasn't left his wife by now, he's not going to. You need to think about what you want, not what he promises." The next time Olivia met Ethan, her resolve was firmer. "I can't keep doing this," she said, tears in her eyes. "You need to decide, Ethan, me or her." Ethan felt the walls closing in. He wanted to choose Olivia, but the thought of losing his family terrified him. The kids' laughter, Ava's unwavering support through the years, it wasn't something he could walk away from. But the thought of losing Olivia left him hollow. One night, everything came to a head. Ava found a message from Olivia on Ethan's phone, a single line that shattered her world. "I miss you. When can I see you?" "Ethan," Ava said, holding the phone in trembling hands, "what is this?" Ethan froze. There was no denying it now. "It's not what you think," he stammered, but Ava wasn't buying it. "What I think is that you've been lying to me," she said, her voice rising. "You've been distant, distracted, and now this? How long has this been going on?" The argument that followed was explosive, leaving both of them in tears. Ava packed a bag and took the kids to Claire's house, leaving Ethan alone in their once warm home. In the days that followed, Ethan was forced to confront the mess he had created. He met with Jack, who didn't mince words. "You've screwed up, man. But if you care about your wife and kids, you need to fight for them. Fix this before it's too late." Olivia, too, made her decision. "I can't do this anymore, Ethan," she said during their final meeting. "I love you, but I can't be the reason your family falls apart." Ethan eventually sought therapy, both alone and with Ava. It wasn't an easy road. Trust was shattered, and rebuilding it felt impossible at times. But Ethan was determined to make amends, not just for Ava, but for himself. He cut ties with Olivia and focused on repairing his marriage. Ava, though deeply hurt, decided to give their relationship one last chance. For the kids and for the love they once shared. Slowly, they began to rebuild, one conversation at a time. For Olivia, the end of the affair was painful but freeing. She started focusing on her own life, finding fulfillment outside of a relationship that had left her in limbo for too long. Ethan's story is a testament to the chaos that secrets and infidelity can bring. It's a reminder that the thoughts we let consume us have the power to destroy or heal, depending on the choices we make. For him, it was a hard-won lesson in accountability, love, and the importance of never taking the people who matter most for granted. Enjoy stories like this? Don't forget to subscribe for more gripping real-life tales about love, betrayal, and redemption. Hit the notification bell to never miss an update.